today we are going to build air quality index dashboard in Power BI, and for that what I have done, I have prepared the data set, and it is having these are the columns, like you could see date, city, state, AQI category, then PM2 underscore 5 PM10, then NO2, SO2, CO, O3, NO dominant, pollutant dominant, pollutant impact. Okay, so it is having around 1800 rows. Okay, 1800 rows, and based on that this data I'm going to build a dashboard, neat and clean dashboard in Power BI. So let's import the data set, and then so I'll click on Excel workbook, then air quality index data set. Okay, and open. So what will happen that there is only one table, means sheet, and that will be imported to Power BI engine. So this is the table. I'll select this. Okay, and then what here, all data you will find it out. Okay, all data you will find it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on load. After clicking on load, so you will find that imported in Power BI engine. So finally the data is imported in Power BI engine. You could see this. If I click here, so all columns you would find here, all columns you would find here. Now next step is to click on transform data. And why do we click on transform data? Because we have to check the data types. It is very much important and prominent to check the data type. See, I just imported the data, but this is the date format. It is not reflecting date format. It is data type is selected as whole number. Okay, so we have to change to date. So first we will click here and then date. Okay, so it will be converted, like it is asking you to change. It is yes, replace current one. Then we have city is okay, state is okay, AQI is okay, whole number. Okay, then AQI category is also okay, then PM5 it is also okay, PM10 is also okay. Okay, then we have CO, right? So it should be decimal. So let me see, it is selected which one, 1.2 decimal, it is also okay. Then we have city, state, and AQI categories. So those would be in text format. Okay, so now the data looks good, text one, right? Like if I click, so text one, right? ABC, AQI, city, okay, and state in text format. So let's click on close and apply. So what are the changes we have made, it will be applied. Okay, now after that next step is to let's create the separate table where we will be writing the DAX queries, and we have to write only a certain DAX queries, like 3 to 4 DAX queries, not much. Okay, because why I want to write, because we have to calculate the air quality. Okay, air quality, we have to calculate the minimum air quality, max air quality. For that only we have to write the DAX query. So what I'm going to do, click on enter data, and I'll name this table as DAX calculation. DAX calculation. Okay, so separate table will be created with the name of DAX calculation. Here you could see this. Now I'm going to right click on this, and then we have new measure. Now we have to write the measure here. So average AQI equal to average. Okay, and then we have data set name is air quality and AQI. You could see this AQI, right? So I'm going to select this one and close parenthesis. That's all. The first DAX query is created. Okay, now let's click on this again, new measure, and here I'm going to create max AQI. Okay, max AQI equal to, so we have method as max, this one, select this one. Then we have data set as air quality. Okay, here last one, it is visible here, air quality, this one. So we are going to select this one, close parenthesis, and we are going to copy this again. Okay, this is created one. Now we have to calculate minimum, right? So we'll use the same method, same thing here. We'll rename the method and name. So mean, right? Mean, and then we have here mean, right? That's all. So this one is also done. Okay, now what we have to do, we are done with this writing the DAX queries. Now what we have to do, so first we will put the title name, then shape and rectangle shape. Okay, quality index dashboard. Okay, so I'll click on this, then we have shape and style. You will find here text, this is the text one, then we have to click on text, then air quality, air. So now we are going to change the format, so I would select 20 here. Done, where we have created the dashboard name, air quality index dashboard. Okay, now we will put here as like certain card fields and then visualization. Okay, visuals. So first I want to add card where I want to show. Use this one, this is the card one, so I'll use this. I'll put here as average AQI. Okay, this is the average AQI. Formatting here little bit, so more option, then we can do one thing. Let's go for formatting little bit here, so I'm going to change the colors and all that. Okay, visual border, so I'll choose then shadow. Let's enable the shadow as well, and I'll choose the color this inside. Okay, then call out values, it is okay, so I'm going to select the format this, our standard one, this would be 20. Okay, bold, color is okay, I'm not going to change the color. Then we have category level, this is 12, it is okay, bold, color is okay. Okay, now this formatting is done. So what I'll do here is that let me enlarge this a little bit. Okay, now let me copy this and paste it again. Okay, again one more time, this value would be max, and this one would be minimum, right? So we are done with first part, where we have created the title name, and second part is that we have added the card visuals. Okay, card visuals, and we are showing the data over there. Now what we have to do, I want to show the most polluted city. Okay, so how to do this? Okay, so I'll remove this one, then we have our data set here, air quality data set, so I'll select here as city. Okay, city, now showing city as well. Okay, to add a slicer here, and I'll be adding the slicer like AQI, city, and date. So let's add first one is city, and we can do the formatting here as that. We can click on this, then like this, more options, and here it is. So now we can do the formatting. So I want to display this data, slicer setting is there, so I'll select as drop down. Okay, drop down, and selection would be select all. Slicer header, city is filters. Okay, then font would be our standard one, this is 12, so it is okay, no problem. Bold, make it bold. Okay, color is okay, right? Then we have border, so we'll go for border, leave the border, no problem. Background is okay. Values, let's click on values, so let's select our standard format, this, and it is 12, so let's select as 13. Okay, then bold, and it is okay. Then we have design styles, so let's click on that, and then we have visual border, so let's enable this one. Going to select the color as this, and then we have rounded corners, enable this. Then we have shadow. Okay, so let's select the color as this, and it should make it inside. Done, we are done with this. Okay, so if I click here, values are displaying. Okay, now so this is the first slicer which we have added. Okay, first slicer, you could see this values are also reflecting, right? Similarly, we have to add two more slicers, and I'll change the value simply. So I want to add date, right? So month wise, right? Month. So I'll select from here. Okay, now month is reflecting. Only we have to change the slicer header, so it is date filters. Okay, so I'll make it as date, not date, month filters. Okay, month filters, done. So we are done with a second one. Now let's copy it as, let me remove this. I'll select this one as AQI category, AQI category. So we are done with this. Now let's change the slicer header. AQI filters, that's all. So we are also done with this. Here what I have done here is that I have selected the map visual. Okay, you could see this map visual, and here I'll put the logic. So logic would be like, first when you select the map visual, then you need to put the location, right? So I'll select city. I'll select the city as a location. Here you could see the city selected. Then we can select AQI. Okay, we have the AQI, so we have selected AQI bubble size. Okay, then we so this is then we can select tooltip as AQI category. Okay, we have tooltips, so I'm going to select this one, AQI category, right? Let me copy this font, paste this here. This is done, right? Now what we have to do, we have to little bit adjust this. Okay, now change the title name, put as map visual, map visuals, and let's change the font, this. Okay, bold and middle, map visuals, that's all. So if I go ahead and I put this here, so see this tooltip is also reflecting. City is New Delhi, AQI is this one, sum of AQI is reflecting. First AQI category is good. Okay, first AQI category is good. So let me copy this and I'll put this here. Okay, and this visual would be converted into a clustered bar chart. Okay, so this is the cluster bar chart. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this data first. Okay, remove this data. Now I want to choose the data y-axis city, so this would be in y-axis. Okay, in x-axis I want to show average AQI. Okay, that's all. So this is the visual which is reflecting. Title name needs to be changed, so title would be top 10 polluted cities. Okay, now font is okay. So we are showing top 10 polluted cities. Okay, cities, top 10 polluted cities, right? This one is done. Now what we are going to do is that we will add another visual, and that would be, let me copy this visual, and paste it below. Well, I have copy my visual, so this one I'm going to convert into line visual. Okay, line visual. Now I'm going to remove the data first, and then we'll add the data here. So okay, now I'm going to add the data. So first I'll select as date. Okay, and we have average AQI. Here we have already calculated average AQI. So okay, average AQI, and in tooltips I'm going to add AQI category. Okay, so this is the visual we are showing. So this is a line chart, means AQI trend. Okay, so we'll name it as AQI trend. Okay, AQI trend, done. So this is what we are showing. I'll add switch theme. Okay, switch theme. And also I want to add page navigation button here, so that I want to create a new page where dashboard will be redirected, and there I want to show certain other data as well. Okay, but we have not used, so we have to use them, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll create a navigation button here. So first I'll click on insert, then we'll add shape, and this one I'll copy this format, I'll put this here. So this is our page navigation. Done with this. Okay, so if I click here, so what will happen, that it will redirect to another page. Mention that I want to add switch theme feature here, so that if I switch theme, so that the visuals will reflect differently. So what I'm going to do is that you could see this. This is a table which I have created for theme visuals. Okay, so here we have selected two types of color code, dark blue and black. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to create this. I'm going to use this table in Power BI, and there I'll create then one table, and I'll be using logic to switch themes. Okay, so first we have to click on enter data, and I'll put this here, and here I'll make it as switch theme. Okay, now let's click on load. So once we click on load, so separate table is created. So now what I'm going to do is that I'll choose shape here, format, send it to back, sir. So I'll choose the font, copy and paste. Okay, and here I'll select as background theme. Okay, so switch theme, font would be our standard one, this. Okay, let's make it as 10 and bold. Done. Now what I'm going to do is that slicer setting, so it would be tile. Okay, and selection by shape, and we have to go for fill. Then we have to click on FX button, and here we have to select as fill values, and we'll select as switch theme background. Done. Logics are applied. Let me enlarge this a little bit. Now see this. So here black is selected by default. Black is selected. Here also we have to select more options. Then we have size and style. So what we are going to background off. Okay. Similarly, here also we'll have to do background off. Here also background off. Now you could see this, our dashboard. This is our dashboard. Okay, where we are showing like air quality index dashboard. And if I click dark blue, okay, if I click, we have to improve our text quality, right? So let me select text quality as white. So this would be white, right? And category also, category level, this would be white. Okay, now let me copy this, paste this here, similarly here, and now also we are going to change this one also. So the title would be in white, right? Here also what we are going to do, title would be white, and here also we have to do more formattings. Okay, we have x-axis and y-axis. So y-axis first, color white. Okay, it is reflecting. And we have title, so title would be our standard format, this one 12, and color would be white, it is reflecting, right? Similarly for x-axis, so values, okay, white, and we have title white, font would be our standard one, this 12. Done. Then we have bars. Okay, so we can choose our bars color as per our requirement. Okay, So let me select as red, right, red. Then we have this color, background color also I should select that one. Okay, first let me change the text color here as well. Okay, so this one would be, so let me copy this, let me put this here. This is changed, right? Now here also we have to change slicer header, so header would be in white. Okay, and this is okay. So I'll copy this, I'll paste this here, again we'll change this. Okay, so this is done, we are done with this, right? Now what we have to do, pollutant analysis. So we are done with this. So first I'll name this as page name as air quality dashboard. Index. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this and duplicate as pollutant analysis. Pollutant analysis. Now I'll go, then we have destination, so pollutant, it should going to pollutant analysis dashboard scan, right? It is redirecting to page 2. So this is the pollutant analysis dashboard. Now here we are going to change the logic and we'll add certain data. Okay, and I'll put this here, and this will be converted into, to convert this visual into clustered column chart. Okay, clustered column chart. And now what we have to do, we have to apply the logics. Okay, clustered column chart. So here I'm going to remove dates, AQI, do we have, okay, tooltips also. Now here I'm going to put select as dominant pollutant. Okay, this one. Then I'll select as average of PM2 PM, this one, select this one. Then we have 10 PM10. Then we have NO2, SO2. Then we have O3 and CO, O3. Okay, and then we have CO. So these are the data which we have selected here, the visual. Okay, so here we'll change the data, here we'll change text format. Okay, so what I'll do here is that I'll click on x-axis. So let's, title is okay, let me change the title first. So title would be pollutant contribution. Okay, pollutant contribution, pollutant contribution. Okay, so this one would be our standard one, 10, and color would be white. Okay, so now it is reflecting. Now I'll put this here again, and this is also table format, but here I'll change the values. Okay, so value would be, let me remove, okay, so let me remove dominant, and I'll add CT, and the rest of the values would be remain same, like PM5, PM10, NO2, SO2, CO, O3. So only I have removed the dominant and added the CT. Okay, so now see, the data has been changed, right? So okay, now what I'm going to do here is that I'll add the donut chart. Okay, let me adjust here likewise. Okay, I'll copy this visual, I'll paste it here, and I'll convert this into, I'll add here is that average AQI. Okay, and then count of AQI, this. So this would be count, not sum. Now let's change the format a little bit. values. You have to select our standard one, this. Let's make it 10, and color would be this. So now it is reflecting, right? So we are done with this, and we have destination air quality done. Now we'll have to change the color as well. Okay, so this one would be this. Well, now we have option as sync slicers. Okay, view sync slicers, then we have to select as this, then again another slicer, and again we have another slicer. Done, right? Now let's do like that, and let me adjust this one also. Okay, so sync slicer is done. Now what we have to do, we have to change AQI distribution. AQI distribution. Now this one would be so we have added CT here, this one. So this is CT pollutant table. CT wise pollutant analysis. Right. So here also I'll make it as pollutant analysis, not contribution analysis. This one also AQI analysis. Right. Now see, you could see this data is getting changed as per selections. Okay. Now if I go ahead and if I check this, so if I select other cities, okay, other cities like month wise February, so accordingly data is visible. See this, January. If I select all of them and AQI filters, good, moderate, good, see this, poor, and satisfactory, and this very poor. So likewise it is coming. We can apply condition formatting as well while selecting the color coding. We can apply it like if it is poor, then we can show other colors, satisfactory, then we can show other colors, and very poor, then we can show other colors as well. So we can use this as per we can say condition formatting, and it will be changed. So that's all about air quality index dashboard, and where we have used theme features, we have used navigation features, and we have created 2 pages, and where we are showing the data. Color coding can be done as per the requirement, how you want to show the data.